It's high noon. Welcome to Kentcore. This is Nafan.
In black and white, I was dreaming about you in love with my life, and I was dreaming about the stars above you in my life. I was dreaming about the stars above, but I ain't no freedom calling, and I ain't no dirty dance. But I would walk the earth, baby, just to be your man. Can I take your hand? It was good for a moment, it was good for my life. It was good for a moment, it was good for our lives. And I was dreaming about the stars above you in my life. I was dreaming about the stars above, but I ain't no freedom calling. I ain't no dirty dance. I would walk the earth, baby, just to be your man. I'm feeling kind of risky. Can I take your hand? Ain't no freedom, and I ain't no dirty dance. But I would walk the earth, baby, just to be your man. I'm feeling kind of risky. Can I take your hand? We could spend our time in the clouds, and we could waste a day together. It's only working when it's loud. It's only screaming for forever. Everything that's mine is yours, so you can take it all tomorrow. Everything that's yours is mine. I'm taking handfuls of sorrow. Could spend our time in the clouds, and we could waste a day together. It's only working when it's loud. It's only screaming for forever. I was feeling my worst in December 1st. Till my castle of memories get thirst. Conversations with you never last, so I found me a new one. Talking to where cat's eyes stop bleeding. Every day, it's the same old shit anyway. World's dying, sun is bright. Slept in your arms last night. Old curry in my room. 2 weeks old, covered in blue. Well, it's still fall in the summertime. 10:30 and 8:45. Sun ain't set, it's still dark, 1/4 to midnight. Enough where you are, I stop watching my old clock. Now I know the time on the dot. World's dying, sun is bright. Slept in your arms last night. Old curry in my room. 2 weeks old, covered in blue. World's dying, sun is bright. Slept in your arms last night. Wet socks in my room. 2 weeks old and covered in blue. 2 weeks old and covered in blue. World's dying, sun is bright. Slept in your arms last night. Old curry in my room. 2 weeks old, covered in blue. World's dying, sun is bright. Slept in your arms last night. Wet socks in my room. 2 weeks old, covered in blue. 2 weeks old, covered in blue. This next song is a new single. It's out now. I'll wait for you in autumn when I think of you tonight. My love was reflecting off your skin, but you're gone by the time I saw light. I'll always keep on holding you, 'cause I'll always need you here, and I'll miss you in the morning when your pillow disappears. I can't give you an answer as to how or why or where. No, I just can't imagine the future when I don't know what is there. And you said the future is just for psychics, and imagining is just for John Lennon. I'll miss you in the morning, but baby, it's only 7:30. Oh, I'll miss you in the morning, so please don't say goodnight, 'cause my eyes get too swollen when you kiss me your goodbyes. Oh, I'll miss you in the morning, so please don't say goodnight, 'cause my eyes It's always bittersweet to watch you go with the hours that flew by, holding my head right next to you as the stars dance in the sky. And you said the good don't last forever, and the forever don't last too good. Oh, I'll miss you in the morning when I hope that it's understood that I'll miss you in the morning. So please don't say goodnight, 'cause my eyes get too swollen when you kiss me your goodbye. So just miss me in the morning before you say goodnight. No, my eyes, my eyes. Hello, Joe Biden. This next song is streaming everywhere right now. Oh, I'm tired of the evening, but I'm sleeping through the day, trying to forget all of the words you used to say, and my mind starts to wonder the tales I regret. But I'm stuck here under the weight of the dark sunset, and I'm driving past shadows, driving past light. I drive past my hometown and take in the useless night, and the neon lights are shining. It's the advertiser's mark. But don't forget the brand name, but I forgot my spark. Boy, babe, boy, babe, I lost all the roads that take me the right way. Oh no. Oh yes, comfort me with the light on, wearing your favorite dress. Mom was born in the courtroom, father rests on my back. They dream good for us to live on the right side of the tracks. And I eat like an animal, sing like a squeal. She don't believe he loves her until I rip out my veil. Boy, babe, boy, babe, I lost all the roads that take me the right way. Oh no, oh yes, come with the light on, wearing your favorite dress. Petting the dog. 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 Petting the dog with years of paranoia. 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 Pet the dog! Years of paranoia. Talks to me and he says, years of paranoia. Talks to me and he says, pet the dog! Years of paranoia. Talks to me and he says, toilet. Pet the dog! Years of paranoia. Talks to me and he says, bark! 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 Woof bark bark woof bark bark. 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 Stop pet the dog! Use paranoia. Stop me and he says baby toilet. Pet the dog. Use paranoia. Stop me and he says baby stop pet the dog. Use paranoia. Stop me and he says baby toilet. Pet the dog. Use paranoia. Stop me. Use the paranoia, talk to me, say no. Pet the dog. 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 Thank you.
Whoa there, partner. Stay right there. We're going to be chatting with the band. Howdy, y'all. It's time to herd up some cattle with Nafan. So why don't we just go around, say our name and where we're from. So just...
My name is Willow. I'm from Lakewood, Ohio.
My name is Nathan. I'm also from Lakewood.
I'm Ryan. I'm from Pennsylvania.
I'm Paul. I'm from Columbus.
I'm Jules. I'm also from Columbus.
Alright, so we're all from very different parts. You know, a Pittsburgh person. So how did we all meet, really?
So I met Paul in high school. He lives in Columbus now, but we went to the same high school in a Cleveland suburb. So I met Paul, and then I met Jules separately around the same time period. And then I went to Kent, and Ryan was studying at Kent, and Willow lived in Kent, and I met both of them. And now we're together as a band.
So when did you all start music, really?
I started in 8th grade, but this project started 2 years ago as the band, but I started releasing music as Nathan 4 years ago.
So around COVID time?
Yeah.
So yeah, what was it like really starting your music around COVID?
Oh, I mean, I was very privileged to like just ignore school and work on songs and like recording and kind of teaching myself that and like instead of going to school for how many hours a day. So that was sick. I kind of selfishly loved it because I just got to work on music.
So, what made you guys want to start music in the first place?
I've always loved it. I kind of grew up with, like my brother was really into it, and people I always looked up to were into it. And it was just kind of like an inner thing. Like, I remember like one time in kindergarten we were like draw what you want to do when you grew up. And then I drew like me as like Axl Rose in a YouTube video I saw. I was like, I want to be that when I grow up.
That's awesome. That's so sick.
Sick.
Would you say that your artists you listened to growing up really influenced them? And what were your artists that you listened to growing up?
I mean, like little like Wiggles and Teletubbies were huge. And my brother loved like Weezer and Red Hot Chili Peppers. So like Weezer was a big, and like Jeff Rose and stock. What I learned when I was like in middle school and AJJ, and then it evolved into like in high school I was listening to a lot of like Bob Dylan, Townes Van Zandt, and David Berman.
What about everyone else's?
The Beatles.
Shout out the Beatles.
Yeah.
We're good.
Underappreciated, of course.
You loved some silly music as a kid.
Oh yeah, I was a big Raffi fan as a kid. You might know him from the Big Beluga song.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Then got more into like AC/DC from there, and that's where we still are today. Those two artists.
I really dug the Beastie Boys.
Yeah, my dad loved the Beastie Boys. There was a lot of dad rock on the radio growing up, for sure.
And going off of that, what's everyone's current favorite artist to really listen to right now?
I love Fontaine's DC. I'm excited that they will be coming to Cleveland next year.
Are you hoping to see them in concert? I'm hoping.
Yes.
I still love Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan for me as well. That's my number one.
I don't really know. I guess the Beatles.
I don't have a favorite, but I've been listening to a lot of Talking Heads and Amyl and the Sniffers. They're a band out of Australia.
So your first album, Daydreamin', what was your writing process behind that?
That one, I hammered it down in like a weekend. It was like half songs I had written on acoustic that I'd like moved to GarageBand, and half the songs I would like just like get a drum machine on GarageBand and then just like jam it out. Like I can't even like remember how to play most of those songs because they were just so like fluid. I didn't like write any of it down or anything.
Yeah. You also had recently in the past played with a band called Flower Shop. How was it playing with them?
It was great. That my brother was in that band. That was like a pre-Nafan group. I really got to stretch my wings as a songwriter there. My brother was the drummer. My theater friend Casey was another songwriter, and my best buddy Arcane was on the guitar. So it was like, it was fun. I would say it was fun. That's how it was.
Speaking with them, you've recently played the Grog Shop, and is it like one of you guys' very recent? You guys play there a lot, often at least.
That was like our third time. It's one of my. I just love the energy there. It always feels big, even when there's not a lot of people. Like, I remember when I was in middle school and listening to AJJ, my friend wanted to go to a show they had at the Grog Shop, and my dad wouldn't let me. And I feel like that, like I'm playing on a stage of a venue I couldn't go when I was a kid. Just it fills me with that rock and roll spirit. You know what I mean?
Rock and roll forever, man.
Yeah.
Always.
So what has been everyone's favorite venues to play at, really?
Probably Grog Shop is most fun.
Grog Shop's a lot of fun. I also want to give a shout out to the Outpost who lets me throw Nafan's Freak Show. They've been letting me throw that there for like 2 years.
Well, then going right off of Nathan's Freak Show, can you tell us like what exactly is Nathan's Freak Show?
At the core of it, it's just like booking artists who don't get booked a lot and trying to like get them to do more shows, and like that's kind of how it started. I got opportunity to book, so I was like, well, I'm just going to book a bunch of people because I couldn't really get shows for live. So I was like, I'm going to get other people who struggle to get shows. And that's been building from there. It's kind of like a folk night thing right now, but we're moving to, or like I'm doing one. I believe it's the first Sunday in January. We're doing Nafan's Freak Show rock and roll version at the Brothers Lounge in Cleveland. So that'll be like rock and roll, and I want to get like weird performance artists, like noise musicians. I got an act called the Poop Shitters that I booked, both for the acoustic night and for avant-garde art performance that I'm excited about.
So, what is everyone's dream venue to play at?
Probably the Super Bowl.
That would be huge.
Like a violent Waffle House.
Yeah, a Waffle House would be big. There's a place in Columbus called Dirty Dungarees, and it's like a laundromat, and it's like hardcore punk. But you know what? There's the Taco Bell right by my house in Lakewood has the Baja Blast, and it's all these mysterious punk acts, and I don't know how they book it. I'm not sure if we'd even fit in, but I'd love to play the Baja Blast at the Taco Bell on West 117.
The Baja Beatdown.
Yeah, the Baja Beatdown.
So, I've noticed you've released a couple of just demos. So, why exactly did you release them?
Sometimes you just got a file that's sticking around on your computer, and it's like, I don't want to finish that, but there's parts of it that's like, okay, so I'll throw it on the Bandcamp. If someone wants to throw some bones to download it, then hell yeah, I'll take the bones.
And on that point, you also released a live album.
Yes.
So why don't you tell us about that live album?
It's Volume 1. Volume 2 is Volume 1 is an acoustic album that I did with Melodite, another artist, like an OG Mailmen member and another singer-songwriter. And we did an acoustic and electric at 2 different freak shows. Unfortunately, the electric act is lost in Ableton space. So Volume 2 may never come to fruition. It's very old at this point, so I feel like even if I'd listen to it, I'm not sure if I'd be like, we sounded up to par there to put it out. So it might just be Volume 1 for now. Volume 2 is a mystery.
You're really hoping one day.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
We could build a new one,
Heck
That's
yeah.
true.
From the ground
That's
up.
true.
Maybe this is your guys' origin story to Volume 2.
That's true. We got to write record a better Volume 2. Got to
So-
get Melodite.
You said earlier in the show you have friends in theater, and you did theater. Do you
Absolutely.
think any of that influenced your sound and music? And I'm guessing some of you, did anyone else here do theater?
I did theater.
I did also, yeah.
Did that also influence you guys into really wanting to do this type of stuff?
Probably just gets music in your blood when you're young and performing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the theatrics. I love being theatrical. So yeah, definitely.
Was there any other influences for your guys' sound as a band?
Lady Gaga, Katy Perry.
Yeah. Okay.
Like the energy of that.
Outkast.
I feel like just all being I don't say let's sound like this. We just bring a certain. Every group is going to play songs differently, and it's where you rehearse them. We were rehearsing in garages and close quarter spaces with not very good gear. So I feel like that has a lot to do. I don't know. I like how Bob Dylan, when he does it live, they never really sound the same. I try to keep that spirit going sometimes.
So where do you guys see your music in the next 10 years?
Super Bowl.
Grammys,
Yeah.
Record of the Year.
Probably a movie, maybe. Like a biopic. A biopic. Who would you
Yeah.
want?
If I had somebody in my biopic, I think Channing Tatum would be most fitting.
Right. You're both so
I-
buff.
I hate to say they'd probably Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, it might be
No.
Timmy.
You
You got to do someone like John Cena. I would love John Cena to play me. That's where in 10 years I see John Cena playing Nafan and learning the guitar for a huge once in a lifetime role.
Why don't you plug your socials real quick?
Instagram.com at Nafan.Nafan.Nate. Where's the barrel of the camera? Am I looking at it?
Red.
Camera.
Go back.
Two. Camera 2.
To Instagram.com at Nathan.Nathan.Nathan. Facebook, I think it should be Nathan Jorgensen. Bandcamp, bandcamp.com/Nafan. Spotify, Nafan, Nafan. Apple Music, it's the same thing. Deezer, YouTube, Nafan, Nafan.
Give them your snap.
Snapchat, Nate.Edison. 2 Ds.
Well, don't tumble in the wind, or you're going to miss a fun game of who's more likely to. Now it's time to see who's the real big iron in a fun game of who's more likely to.
Ooh.
So it's going to start off very simple. Hopefully you guys don't argue. Who's the best dressed?
Oh, easy. Willow.
I also said Willow.
I also said
I said Paul.
oh.
No.
So
think
why'd
it's
you say
definitely
Paul?
Willow.
Except I accidentally wrote Pal.
Pal, that
He is
is
a pal.
It's
He's
pale.
good to do this about.
Paul is good. Paul's very simple but good outfits.
Yeah.
I asked everybody to wear blue jeans, and I think Paul's the only other person who owns blue jeans.
I don't
Blew
have
my-
blue
blew my
jeans.
mind.
I don't look good in jeans. Like, it just looks like I'm faking it. I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
I-
not a jeans guy.
It makes me feel like I'm going to church.
I feel like
Yes.
you gotta be more comfortable in
Yeah.
wearing clothes you don't usually wear because I feel like you just think you're faking it if you wear like a new
I'm
t-shirt.
always uncomfortable.
All right. Then the opposite of that, who's the worst dressed?
Oh my. I'm gonna write.
Ooh.
Don't say me.
All right. I said me, Ryan M. Just because I don't know. I didn't want to take anyone down with me. You know what I mean?
I said Pavel Osbornovich.
Well, I said you, so.
Mom bread. Anybody who doesn't own jeans, which is everybody but me now.
Oh man.
So is there like a recent an outfit that you guys have seen that has been just horrible and that you just wanted to like
Oh yeah.
tear off somebody?
I was in class and a guy had flip-flops on and it was snowing out today and it was all mucky and I thought that was really rude.
It was like feet had sludge on them.
Yeah, and he had a shirt it was like one of those shirts you get from Walmart that's like, don't bother me, I'm gaming. Something like
That's
that.
so sick. Actually.
That's a cool guy.
Yeah, I
That's
take it
actually
back.
kinda
He's actually
fire.
best dressed.
Yeah, you should have gave me your phone number.
You told me at least had socks on during with those slides.
Nope.
Just bare toes out in the cold.
Yeah, and I could like see like ground milk on them.
Did he smell? What did he smell like? You gonna
Yeah.
whiff?
No, I didn't get a
Gnarly.
whiff. He was in the library.
Did he walk in like a little?
I don't know. I guess he had a weird little pep in his step.
Probably slick sloshing like he just got back from the Y.
Maybe that like energizes him.
Dude, that's
Who is most likely to forget the set list?
Nate.
Yeah,
Nate.
it's me.
Writing
It is
it.
me.
It's Nate.
It is me. And I'm
He
also
creates them.
I
too.
create them and I will change them 5 minutes before.
Have you forgotten the set list on stage during it?
Every time I keep my phone up with me now. Like even like you guys had a teleprompter and I had it double backed with my phone and I still forgot.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, have you at least been able to keep it going? If you do.
We always keep it going. That's one thing about us is we know how to keep it going. For sure.
That's what they. And I've always said that.
And I've always been saying that. So.
So who's most likely to get lost on a road trip?
I'm gonna say me. I'm a terrible driver. I need navigation, and I find most of the time it doesn't work, and I get very frustrated at that. And I blame it all on Apple Maps. It's never my fault.
I feel the same way, but about myself. Like I'm just like I've taken an exit, the wrong exit every day of my life. I'm just always
Yeah.
going to the wrong place.
For true.
So is there any like place you guys want a road trip then that you two obviously will not drive?
Probably like.
Yellowstone.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say
Or-
Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
It seems beautiful.
Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
That's a long drive.
It's one of.
I'm
It's like the,
listen.
crazy.
I like to go a little. If I'm driving, I like to go a little out the periphery. I like to go to Pennsylvania. And
Okay.
there's always another occasion to end up at Pennsylvania.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Or Indiana's a sick one. I went to the Indianapolis Zoo and I saw their new chimpanzee exhibit.
Ew.
That's pretty tight.
Dukakis, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Okay, Dukakis. Dukakis is the.
They say Dukakis is the new NYC.
to Hoboken.
Yep.
I've heard that.
Well, you mentioned a zoo. So, who is most likely to steal an animal from the zoo?
I'm gonna say
Oh,
Paul. You may
yeah.
not know it from his quiet appearance, but he's a rapscallion, and he likes to wreak havoc and raise controversy.
He loves bugs
I was
too,
gonna
which
say-
are animals.
Yeah.
Paul also knows a lot about wildlife and nature and bugs and whatnot, so I think that he would be in the know on how to get into the zoo
Yeah.
Yeah.
and escape with like a,
Yeah.
a
And
primate.
I feel like bugs would be easy to steal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Paul, in
Yeah.
Paul's freezer, there's just like
Higher.
20 bugs with like a push pin in them.
You go for a
Not in like
For
a serial
science.
killer way.
For
He like
science.
is majoring in bug science.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
really cool, actually.
Studying bugs, yeah.
yeah.
What do you want to do with that then?
Exterminator.
Come on,
Look at 'em.
killing what you love.
No.
That's so sad.
So, who's most likely to cry at like a Super Bowl ad?
I'm most likely to cry, I think, at anything, I feel.
I feel the
That's
same
fair.
way. I'm very emotionally driven. Like,
Yeah,
if someone's singing a song passionately, sometimes I'll just like get full body chills, even if I like have no connection to the song, and I'm just like, this is so beautiful.
I agree with that. I oftentimes will cry at shitty movies and like community theaters that like plays that like weren't very good. I just like connect
Yeah.
with one thing.
I heard that song, the I Will Remember You.
Oh yeah.
And I started tearing up the
It's
other
tough.
day.
We're a bunch of criers in this band.
Yeah,
and
we're emotionally
That just
in
builds your
touch.
character.
exactly.
sure.
Yeah.
We cry together.
You need
like
to
Kendrick
cry.
Lamar.
It's good to cry.
Yeah. So, who's most likely to sing at 2 a.m. in the shower?
Oof.
Um,
I'm just gonna guess Ryan.
I'm also. That was my
Yeah.
hunch as well.
I do sing
For
a lot in
true.
the shower. I'm always throwing on like Prince when I get in the shower, just
Oof.
because it's a good vibe. You know what I
Get
mean?
that Purple Rain with the rain.
Purple rain in the shower, rain. Like it's
What's
just
your
a good vibe.
Do you
what's your
cry?
favorite Prince song?
My favorite Prince song is this live version of Purple Rain that's like 16 minutes long. That is a song that will like make me bawl and cry so much.
Yeah, that's a normal one. My favorite's Bad Dance.
Okay. Yeah.
True.
So, very on the other side of it.
I love Prince though.
Also, who is most likely to cause a kitchen fire?
Paul lives with me, and I feel like I've started a fire a few times.
I'm also gonna say Paul.
I also
You're just saying me for any
You've
negative.
definitely started a
Said
kitchen
me.
fire.
No, I
Yeah.
never have.
No, Paul.
I never have.
Did I?
I think
Paul's
so.
pretty.
I've only
safe.
seen Paul eat dining
Oh!
hall pizza.
Yeah, I don't even cook. I just.
I'm not gonna
I guess maybe
but-
Paul is the least likely to start a kitchen fire just on the fact that he's probably never cooking someone in the kitchen.
Damn.
So by that proxy, I will say
I
me or
witnessed
Ryan.
Paul make toast.
I'm good
Yeah.
in the
Saw me make
kitchen,
toast?
but
Well, I
have
was
started
aware
a
that
couple
you were
things
making
before.
toast.
You have
know?
started fires.
For sure.
So it's not even a who would most likely to, it's a who has, and it's Ryan.
Yeah. For sure.
Who's most likely to believe in star signs?
Willow.
Wrong.
No.
This is
No.
a drawing of Paul because my answer is Paul.
What?
Jules,
mean,
I
what?
put you.
Oh,
I don't
star
know what
signs.
your star.
Yes.
You're into star signs.
Why are you heck knowing that?
No, I don't.
What about all the people who
I-
believe in
Never-
star
I've
signs?
Who's
never
that little
talked about
character
star
you
signs.
have? Who is that?
This is a dog riding a skateboard.
Oh.
I don't really believe in it, but it's sort of that thing where it's like, you do you.
Right.
If that brings joy to someone, then I'm not gonna yuck on their yum.
I
guess.
agree. And also, it's kind of fun. Like it's like.
Yeah,
It's
It's
a little
like-
bit fun. I feel like
It's a
every
little
time I
fun.
try to learn about it, though, like I'll ask somebody who I think is really knowledgeable, and then they just like fumble on their words for 20 minutes, and they're like, actually, I don't know what I'm talking about. So I'm like,
I like
okay,
that I
that makes
could-
sense.
I like when people are like, yeah, I'm a bad person because I'm a Sagittarius. I think that's so fun.
Yeah, people boo me when I say I'm a Gemini. I walk into a wrong crowd. If they're like an incense up there, they probably aren't gonna like me just based on the star sign.
Yeah, we actually aren't a big fans of Geminis here.
That's
so-
fair. I understand.
okay.
Get
I
out of here,
understand.
bud.
Who is most likely to blow all their money on Legos?
Paul.
Paul.
Yeah.
Paul.
Paul asked me to buy him a
I don't
Lego
even know
set.
Paul has that creative spirit in him. He
I
loves to
actually-
do little like building things.
I
Every
do like.
When
every
we were
time we go to
kids,
Target, you're
Paul just
asking.
wander around in the woods, like with nobody. He was just like a little boy in the woods. One time I got lost walking home from school, and I saw Paul peek out of the wilderness. And I said, Paul, where's my house? And he's like, should be that way. And then he just crept back into the woods. I didn't see him again for years until he joined the band.
So we all built with Legos. What's our favorite sets? Or what's our dream set, actually?
Paul's grandma got me
Paul's
some
grandma Lego
flowers.
set.
The flowers like in a bouquet. Sharon, shout out Sharon. Paul did not give me that. Paul's
Oh, I remember the.
Paul's grandma.
My
got
answer is
me.
the Paul's grandma Lego set.
Wait, did-
Target exclusive.
was it a question?
We'll create a new.
Yeah.
I think
Paul's
I
grandma
misinterpreted
out of
the
Lego.
question.
I got one of those bonsai trees. It was so fun, and it looks really nice as a decorative piece. I'm not good at watering plants, so it's nice to have a Lego one. You know.
All right. So, lastly, who is most likely to win a reality TV show?
Me. I watch the most.
Yeah, Jules loves a reality TV
I love
show.
I agree.
Yeah. I feel like I watch enough to.
Jules would be on like My
Music,
Strange
you know.
Addiction. and
Which
win.
one would you
So
choose?
But you
stop
can't
him.
win My Strange Addiction. How do you win that?
Well, you
beat
have
your
a
addiction.
TLC.
You go
That's how you
clean.
win.
Yeah.
Being the weirdest person.
You go sober. Off of
You
eating
got like,
couches or
because your
whatever.
giant collection of comically large spoons that's like falling out of your closet in your room, like the King Botch spoon replicas. You have so many. You
I
gotta be
don't,
on
I
the My
don't.
Strange Addiction.
That is true.
No, I feel like I could win a. I'm trying to think. I would lose Survivor. I don't know. Maybe I could win like a cooking show or something. Or
Yeah,
Ink
like an
Master.
Iron Chef?
They should let me on Ink Master. I don't know how to tattoo, but
You'll feel it out as you
me
go.
and Dave Navarro
should
would be
let-
buds.
They should let amateurs on Ink Master.
Yeah, they should let me
figure
be
it
the
out.
first.
I will be
real
the
time.
amateur Ink Master.
You know.
Heck yeah.
Nathan on everywhere.
Nathan for life. Nathan win.
Can you see that?
Well,
Nate.
thank you all for joining me today in the Wild West. That's all we have for today.
Thank you.
And why don't you guys go plug your socials one last time?
Nathan.
Instagram.com.
Nathan everywhere.
Nathan. Nathan everywhere. New song, I'll Miss You in the Morning, out now. Album coming soon. Name announcement. A Cowboy is Dead. Kentcore exclusive.
Whoa.
Thank you for watching Kentcore. Be sure to check out our socials at Kentcore BSE and check out our website down below. Have a great Thanksgiving break and keep reading Portage County.